Today we are going to learn about reduce, reuse, and recycle. So kids, how much trash does the earth have to deal with every year? Let me ask that another way. How much trash do the people on earth generate or make each year? Well, I'm not here to scold you or to try to make you feel bad, but let's just say that people generate an extremely large amount of trash. People are really the only creatures on the planet who generate any trash. You won't see a bear or a deer putting trash in a trash can. You won't see a monkey in the jungle using a paper napkin to wipe their face. And you probably won't see dogs and cats drinking their water out of plastic bottles. People make trash, so they're the ones who are responsible for taking care of it. Every year, people in the United States generate billions of bags full of trash, plus all kinds of trash that doesn't fit in bags, like old refrigerators and broken furniture. Imagine how much trash is generated all over the world. Where does that trash end up? Can you remember the name of the place in the picture? It's a landfill. There is an incredible amount of trash buried in landfills, but you all can all help. Wouldn't it be nice if we could keep as much land as possible clean and green, like the place in this picture? Can you think of ways you can cut back on the amount of trash you throw away? Well, I'm about to teach you three important words. If you pay close attention and try to put some of my words into the actions, then you can really help to make an important difference in the place. Putting someone's words into action is acting on or doing what he or she says. Those three words are reduce, reuse, recycle. Say them a few times. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. When you reduce the amount you use of something, you use less of it. What do you see in this picture? On the left is a roll of paper towels. On the right is a paper towel dispenser, like the one that you might have seen in the restroom at your school. Why do you think I am showing you these pictures? What does this have to do with the word reduce? Let's say you wash your hands in the bathroom. Instead of grabbing a huge hunk of paper towel, just try using one. By reducing the number of paper towels that you use, you can do two very important things. First, you will reduce the number of trees that get cut down to make paper towels, and that's a really good thing. Second, you will reduce the amount of trash that goes into a landfill. So remember, whether you're using paper towels, toilet paper, or any other kind of paper, reduce, reduce, reduce. Don't use more than you really need. What does it mean to reuse something again? It means that you use it again and again. If you try, you could probably think a lot of ways to reuse paper. Do you like to draw? Before you ball up a piece of used paper and throw it away, flip it over and see if there's anything on the back. If it's blank, draw a picture on the other side, like the nice one that a child drew of a house on a bright spring day. Then take it home and hang it up on the refrigerator or bulletin board. Trust me, it will look great, and nobody will even care or know that there is something on the other side. Reducing and reusing are two important ways to make sure that you don't spend too much trash off to the landfill. But the very best way is by recycling. Remember, we reduced in our classroom because we always used our extra sheets that had something on the back front. We used them to do our math on the back. So we really practice reusing in our classroom. This is a recycling symbol. A symbol is a picture that represents a word or idea. The arrows in the symbol remind you that many things can actually be made into other things. Recycling is sort of like reusing. When you recycle something, however, it often gets made into something completely different. For example, your plastic juice bottle can be recycled and made into something else that is plastic. All the plastic that is collected in recycle bins is taken to factories where it is melted down into liquid plastic and then made into something else. So a plastic bottle that you put in the recycling bin might end up as part of a new plastic toy. Now that you know what it looks like, you might start noticing the recycling symbol in more places. Often you see these three arrows on the bin like this one. So you'll know to put recyclable materials in it. A recycling bin is kind of like a trash can, except the things you put in here won't go to a landfill. They will be turned into other things. Be sure to empty containers and rinse them if possible before putting them into a recycling bin. Here is a picture of different things that most people use almost every day. All of these things can be recycled. Newspapers, mail, cardboard boxes are all paper products. All of them come from trees and all of them can be recycled instead of thrown away into the trash. Glass bottles and jars, aluminum soda cans, metal soup cans, and plastic bottles are all recyclable too. What's more, all of these things are made from natural resources, which means that the more you recycle, the more natural resources you conserve. Remember, conserve means to save. You might be wondering why all that trash ends up in landfills, if most of it can be actually be reused or recycled. That's a good question to ask, and it's one that you'll learn about later. For now, however, I just want you to make sure that you remember those three important R words: reduce, reuse, and recycle. Say them again: reduce, reuse, and recycle. So what I want you to do for your assignment today is I want you to draw me a picture of how we can generate less trash. What are the three rules we learned today, which was reduce, reuse, and recycle. So draw me a picture of something you can reduce, reuse, and recycle, and use the back of one of your pictures that you've already drawn me this week so that you are reusing your paper. Talk to you guys later.